All right, let's jump right in.
Yeah, sounds good.
Today we're taking a deep dive into a true animated masterpiece.
Ooh, I like that.
Hayao Miyazaki's Spirited Away.
One of my favorites.
Now this film,
Mhm.
for those who haven't seen it,
Right.
follows a young girl named Chihiro
Mm-hmm.
as she navigates a hidden world of spirits.
Such a good one.
And along the way,
Yeah.
we're going to encounter breathtaking visuals,
Yeah.
memorable characters.
Scary, some fun.
Definitely.
Definitely.
And a lot of really thought-provoking themes.
That's what Miyazaki does best.
This isn't just going to be your typical review, though.
What do you have in mind?
Think of it more like
Uh-huh.
a love letter
Oh,
to Spirited Away.
I love it.
A film that's honestly captured the hearts of audiences worldwide.
I mean, and it's not just captured hearts, it's also earned some serious accolades.
Oh, right.
You know, Spirited Away was the
Yeah.
first, and still is the only hand-drawn, non-English language film
Wow.
win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature.
Wow, that's huge.
Yeah,
And deservedly so.
totally agree.
But you know what I think it is that makes this film really special?
What's that?
It's the way it resonates with you
Yeah,
on a personal level.
absolutely.
It's like it speaks to something deep inside.
So true.
And that's what we're going to explore today.
Awesome.
We're going to dissect everything,
All right.
from the animation to the deeper meanings behind all those quirky spirits.
Love those little guys.
So to kind of set the scene,
Yeah.
we start with Chihiro,
Mm-hmm.
a pretty sullen kid
Oh, yeah.
who's not exactly thrilled about moving to a new town.
I mean, who can blame her, right?
Big change.
Huge upheaval, yeah.
But Miyazaki doesn't keep us in reality for very long.
No, he doesn't.
It's almost immediately that Chihiro and her family
Yeah.
stumble upon what appears to be an abandoned theme park.
Ooh, spooky.
Right. It's eerily quiet.
And kind of creepy.
You get this sense that something magical is about to happen.
The anticipation.
Oh, yeah. That's what I love about Miyazaki.
Mm-hmm.
He sets the mood so perfectly.
Master of atmosphere.
Totally. And, of course, they discover this seemingly deserted restaurant
Uh-huh.
laden with food,
Oh, boy.
and Chihiro's parents,
Yeah.
being the responsible adults they are,
Mm-hmm.
can't resist digging in.
Classic.
Right. But that's where the real adventure begins.
Or nightmare, depending on how you look at it.
Oh, yeah.
Because this feast,
Mm.
it's not what it seems.
No, it's not.
And her parents, they pay the price.
What happens?
They transform into pigs.
Oh, no.
Talk about a rude awakening.
He's got to be terrified.
It's this sudden visceral change
Yeah.
that throws Chihiro into the heart of the spirit world.
It's intense.
It really is.
That scene always makes me think about
What's that?
temptation and consequences.
Oh, interesting.
It's a reminder that things aren't always what they appear, especially in unfamiliar territory.
That's a good point.
Like you could be walking into something that you're not prepared for.
Absolutely.
And it's a great metaphor for growing up, too.
How so?
You know, you think you know how the world works.
Right.
And then suddenly, bam,
Oh, yeah.
you're faced with something completely unexpected.
And that's exactly what happens to Chihiro.
Totally.
She stumbles into this whole realm of spirits and magic
Right.
that she never knew existed.
It's a lot for a young girl to handle.
It's a pretty terrifying situation.
I mean, she's alone.
Yeah.
Her parents are pigs.
Which is disturbing.
Oh, yeah.
And she's surrounded by these shadowy figures.
Talk about a baptism by fire.
It really is.
But it's amazing because
Yeah.
this is where we really see Chihiro's character emerge.
Totally.
Instead of just giving in to fear,
Right.
she steps up.
Yeah.
She has to.
She has to figure out how to navigate this dangerous new world
It's like sink or swim.
to save her parents
Right.
and find a way back home.
Yeah, the stakes are high.
They are.
And that's where the mysterious Haku comes in.
Oh, yeah, he's a fascinating character.
He's like a guardian angel,
Yeah.
guiding her through all the dangers and complexities of this spirit world.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also something about him,
Like what?
like this sense of mystery.
Oh, yeah.
Like he knows more than he's letting on.
He's definitely got secrets.
And you know, Haku is,
Yeah.
he's one of those characters that
Mhm.
stays with you
Ta-
long after the film ends.
For sure.
He's shrouded in secrecy.
Mm-hmm.
And we, the audience,
Yeah.
are left to try and piece together his true nature.
Alongside Chihiro.
Exactly.
It's a journey they take together.
And we can't forget about Yubaba,
Oh,
the
Yubaba.
bathhouse's formidable ruler.
She's something else.
She is. She's larger than life.
Literally.
Terrifying.
Also oddly comical.
Right. with that giant head and that long nose.
It's a look.
So to work in this bathhouse,
All right.
Chihiro has to make a deal with this witchy woman.
Oh, this is where things get
But
interesting.
of course,
Yeah.
there's a cat.
There's always a catch with Yubaba.
There is? What is it?
To work in the bathhouse,
Yeah.
Chihiro has to give up her name
Oh, wow.
and become Sen.
That's a big deal.
It is. It's Yubaba's way of asserting control.
It's chilling.
It's really chilling.
Because in this world,
Yeah.
your name represents your identity.
Your very essence.
And it's a theme that runs throughout the entire film.
It does.
Yubaba literally steals people's names,
Mm.
their sense of self.
To control them.
It's powerful.
You can see how this power dynamic plays out
Yeah.
with other characters like Haku,
Right.
who's also bound to her.
So for Chihiro,
Mm-hmm.
it becomes this fight
To hold on to who she is.
in this chaotic and unfamiliar world.
Remember that scene where she writes her name
Yeah.
and almost forgets how...
It's heartbreaking.
That's a pivotal moment.
Because it shows us
Yeah.
that remembering her true self,
Is crucial to her journey.
not just escaping the spirit world.
Right, but for her own growth and survival.
Okay, so let's talk about the bathhouse itself.
Oh, the bathhouse.
It is an explosion of visual detail
Incredible.
filled with spirits of all shapes and sizes.
Some adorable, some terrifying.
Swimming baths,
Oh, yeah.
elaborate rooms,
It's never ending.
this constant hustle and bustle.
What did you think about that whole setting?
I was blown away.
Ari, too.
It's so immersive.
And you know, the bathhouse
Yeah.
isn't just a building.
It's
It's a character in itself.
Oh, interesting.
It represents tradition,
Hmm.
a place of cleansing and rejuvenation.
Okay.
But it also has this darker side.
What do you mean?
You know,
Yeah.
exploiting its workers
Oh, right.
and fueled by greed
It's like a microcosm
of
of
Japanese society.
and even human society in general.
I think so.
Like, we all have these different sides to us,
Exactly.
light and dark.
And the bathhouse really embodies that.
Yeah, it does.
So within this world, we meet this cast
Yeah.
of characters
Go
and are just as memorable as they are strange.
Let's talk about some of these quirky inhabitants.
Oh, I'd love to.
Okay, who should we start with?
Well, there's the radish spirit,
Oh, yeah.
gentle giant, just seems happy to be there.
He's very zen.
And then you have the stink spirit,
Okay.
who is actually a polluted river spirit.
Oh, interesting.
Each one adds a layer of depth and intrigue to the story.
They're not just there for show.
No, not at all.
Miyazaki doesn't just throw in these fantastical creatures
Right.
for visual appeal.
Yeah,
Each one seems to carry some kind of symbolic weight,
they do.
reflecting aspects of Japanese folklore
Mhm.
or even commenting on societal values.
Like environmental concern.
Like the stink spirit.
Yeah, he's a great example.
He's not just a funny, smelly character.
Right?
He represents the pollution
Hmm.
and the disregard for nature.
Which can have devastating consequences.
Yeah.
It's brilliant how Miyazaki blends these serious themes
Mhm.
with humor and visual wonder.
He's a master storyteller.
Absolutely.
And then there's No Face.
Oh, no face.
That masked figure,
Mm-hmm.
he starts off seemingly harmless,
Yeah.
but then takes this dark turn.
As the story progresses,
Yeah, what's up with him?
he's drawn to Chihiro,
Okay.
but his desires,
Yeah.
they quickly become corrupted
By what?
by the bathhouse's environment of
Yeah.
greed and excess.
So he's kind of like a symbol.
He's a powerful symbol of unchecked desires
Yeah.
and the allure of material wealth.
He's this empty vessel,
Right.
yearning for connection.
But the bathhouse,
Yeah.
with its focus on consumption,
Mm-hmm.
it twists his wants into something monstrous.
His transformation is both disturbing
Oh, yeah.
and captivating.
It's hard to look away.
He literally consumes people,
Mhm.
growing larger
And more grotesque.
with each bite.
It's a visual metaphor
Yeah.
for how easily we can lose ourselves,
in pursuit of more.
especially when everyone around us
Yeah.
seems to be doing the same thing.
Keeping up with the Joneses. It's a dark fairy tale warning
Yeah.
about the dangers of greed and materialism.
But amidst all this darkness,
Yeah.
there's also a glimmer of hope. There is.
It's Chihiro's kindness
Yeah.
that really stands out,
Mm.
even in this crazy world.
She's such a good soul.
She sees through No Face's facade,
Right.
offering him that herbal cake,
Mm.
meant to cleanse and purify.
It's like she understands
Yeah.
that he needs healing,
Exactly.
not more indulgence.
And it really speaks to her character.
It does.
While everyone else in the bathhouse
Yeah.
is so focused on wealth and appearances,
Right.
Chihiro sees the value in compassion and genuine connection.
She even stands up to Yubaba,
Oh, yeah.
risking everything to help Haku and free her parents.
Talk about bravery.
Seriously.
And speaking of Yubaba,
Yeah.
let's talk about this incredible voice acting.
Oh, the voice acting in this film is top-notch.
Suzanne Pleshette,
Yeah.
who voiced Yubaba in the English dub,
Mm.
she's brilliant.
She is.
That raspy voice.
Yeah.
Commanding tone.
It's perfect.
She brings so much personality to the character.
And in the original Japanese version,
Yeah.
Yubaba is voiced by Mari Natsuki,
Oh, wow.
who's a legend in Japan.
I can imagine.
She gives Yubaba this amazing mix of authority
Mhm.
and vulnerability.
It's fascinating.
Really is.
It's amazing how different voice actors in different languages
Yeah.
can capture the essence of a character so well.
It's a testament to the talent.
Definitely.
And it's not just Yubaba.
Oh, no, the entire
The
cast.
whole cast is phenomenal.
They bring these spirits to life.
With such
You have to
nuance.
rock emotion.
Like Rumi Hiragi, who
Yeah.
voiced Chihiro in the Japanese version, she perfectly captures that transition
Yeah.
from a whiny kid to a brave young woman.
It's amazing.
And Jason Marsden,
Yeah.
who voiced Haku in the English dub,
Mhm.
he gives him this air of mystery
Yes.
and melancholy.
That's so compelling.
It really draws you in.
You know, I think it's those voice performances that help make the film so universally appealing.
You think so?
I do.
Why?
It transcends language barriers and cultural differences because the emotions are so raw and relatable.
That's a good point.
And of course, we can't forget the music.
Oh, the music is incredible.
Joe Hisaishi,
Yeah.
Miyazaki's longtime collaborator,
Such a talented composer.
composed the score for Spirited Away.
And it's just brilliant.
It's this blend of orchestral pieces
Mm-hmm.
and traditional Japanese
Yeah,
instruments.
daunting and beautiful.
It's so effective at setting the mood
Absolutely.
and enhancing the emotional impact of each scene.
Like that scene where Chihiro rides the train
Oh, yeah.
across the flooded landscape.
The music,
The visuals.
the
It's
silence.
breathtaking.
It really is.
It's pure visual poetry.
A moment of quiet contemplation
Yeah.
amidst all the chaos.
And then you have the scene
Which one?
where Haku transforms into a dragon.
Oh, that's a good one.
The animation is stunning.
The music swells. You can feel the power
And danger.
radiating from him.
Pure movie magic.
It really is.
And that transformation scene, it's a turning point in the film.
How so?
Well, we see Haku's true nature,
Yeah.
but also the danger he's in
Right.
because of his connection to Yubaba,
It adds another layer to their relationship with Chihiro.
who's also fighting for her freedom.
It's so complex.
Their connection.
It's not explicitly romantic,
No.
but there's a deep bond between them.
A sense of unspoken history,
Wow.
belonging.
The protectiveness.
It's truly captivating.
And it becomes even more
As
significant.
the story unfolds,
It does.
it's Chihiro's love for Haku
Yeah.
that ultimately helps him break free.
From Yubaba's control.
A testament to the power of compassion and empathy.
Even in the face of great danger. It's a reminder
Yeah.
that even the smallest acts of kindness
Mm.
can have a ripple effect,
Absolutely.
changing the course of someone's life.
And Chihiro's acts of kindness, they extend to No Face as well.
They do.
She sees him for what he is,
A lonely creature lost in a world of greed.
and she offers him genuine compassion.
It's that compassion
Yeah.
that ultimately saves No Face from himself.
She refuses his gold.
His attempts to impress her with material possessions
Right.
and instead offers him something far more valuable,
What's that?
acceptance and understanding.
It's beautiful.
It is.
That's one of the things I admire most about Chihiro.
What's that?
She's not swayed by wealth or power.
Yeah.
She stays true to herself.
Even in this bizarre,
And often dangerous world.
she's a beacon of hope
Exactly.
in a world that can feel quite dark at times.
And it's her inner strength and resilience
Yeah.
that ultimately help her overcome.
The challenges she faces.
It's like cleaning the stink spirit.
Oh my gosh.
It's just disgusting.
You think she's going to break down?
But she pushes through it.
She does.
And in doing so,
Yeah.
she not only cleanses the spirit,
Mhm.
but she discovers a hidden strength within herself.
That scene
Yeah.
is such a brilliant metaphor
For what?
for how we deal with our own internal stink.
Oh, I think
Sometimes we have to confront our own darkness.
our own negative emotions
Yeah.
before we can truly heal and move forward.
And there's a literal stink, too.
Oh, that's right.
They pull a bicycle out of the stink spirit.
Don't forget that part.
A reminder that human actions have consequences,
Mm-hmm.
and we have a responsibility to take care of our environment.
That's a theme that Miyazaki weaves subtly throughout the film.
He does. He's a master at blending these environmental messages
Yeah.
with captivating storytelling.
He doesn't preach, he shows.
And through Chihiro's journey
We see the impact of both human greed and human kindness.
on the natural world.
Exactly.
Throughout this whole ordeal,
Mm-hmm.
Chihiro never loses sight of her goal,
Which is...
saving her parents.
That's right.
She's determined to break the curse,
That transformed them into pigs.
even if it means confronting Yubaba herself.
That unwavering love for her family. That's what drives her forward.
It's a reminder that
Yeah.
even when we feel lost and alone,
The bonds of family.
can be a source of incredible strength.
That final confrontation with Yubaba.
Oh, so tense.
She has to identify her parents from a group of pigs
And she does it.
without hesitation.
It shows how much she's grown
And how much she's willing to risk.
for her family.
She's not the scared little girl we met at the beginning of the film.
Not at all.
She's a confident, resourceful young woman.
Ready to face whatever comes her way.
And she does it all without losing her sense of compassion.
She even helps free the trapped spirits working for Yubaba,
Showing that her journey isn't just about personal gain.
but about making the world a better place,
True strength lies not just in conquering our own fears,
but in extending a helping hand to others,
a message that resonates deeply.
no matter your age or background.
But that goodbye to Haku,
Oh, it's bittersweet.
you can tell they've formed a deep bond.
But it's unclear if they'll ever see each other again.
A reminder that some connections
Even the most profound ones.
are fleeting.
Letting go is sometimes necessary for growth.
But even though their paths might diverge,
The impact they've had on each other.
is undeniable.
Haku helped Chihiro find her strength.
And she helped him find his freedom.
It's beautiful.
In the end, Chihiro returns to the human world.
Changed by her experience.
Wiser, braver.
And more compassionate.
It's a beautiful coming-of-age story.
Even if her parents don't remember a thing about their fantastical journey.
That's the beauty of it.
What do you mean?
Sometimes the most transformative experiences
Yeah.
are the ones we carry within ourselves,
Okay.
shaping who we are.
Without fanfare or external recognition.
And that, I think, is a powerful message.
For anyone.
Young or old.
So for those who haven't seen Spirited Away,
Yeah.
what would you say is the one thing they need to know going in?
Go in with an open mind
Okay.
and be prepared to be transported to a world unlike anything you've ever seen before. It's a film that will stay with you.
Long after the credits roll.
Absolutely. It's a journey you won't soon forget.
It's true. And, sometimes it's those hidden adventures that can shape us in ways we don't even realize.
Yeah, the ones that sneak up on you.
Exactly. And speaking of hidden things, there's so much symbolism packed into Spirited Away.
Oh, yeah. Where do we even begin?
I know, right? From the food to the names, even the bathhouse itself.
It's layered.
It is. So let's unpack some of that.
Okay, sounds good.
What really stood out to you as far as symbolism goes?
Well, the way food is portrayed is fascinating.
Oh, tell me more.
Well, remember how Chihiro's parents' overindulgence turns them into pigs?
Oh, yeah. It's not subtle.
But it's effective.
It is. What do you think it's saying?
Well, it speaks to our consumerist culture,
Okay.
where excess and instant gratification often lead to negative consequences.
Right. And it's contrasted with the more humble, even spiritual way food is treated in the spirit world.
Exactly. The food prepared for the spirits. It's shown with such care and reverence.
I noticed that.
It's not just fuel, it's an offering. A way to connect with something beyond the material world.
Like that rice ball Haku gives Chihiro.
Exactly.
Simple.
Yeah.
It sustains her both physically and emotionally.
It represents a deeper connection.
Yeah.
A form of nourishment that goes beyond just filling your stomach.
I like that. And that kind of ties into the importance of names, too.
It does, doesn't it?
Yubaba's control over her workers by taking their names. Such a powerful symbol
A symbol of what?
of how easily we can lose ourselves in systems that value conformity over individuality.
Oh, interesting.
It makes me think of those moments when you feel pressure to fit in
Like where?
at a new job or
Yeah.
school, and you end up compromising a part of yourself just to be accepted.
It's like losing your name.
That sense of who you truly are.
It's a subtle but potent message.
And it's something I think a lot of us can relate to.
On some level, for sure.
The film is full of these moments where the fantastical elements connect with very real human experiences.
Exactly. Miyazaki's a master at that.
He is. So we've talked a lot about the characters and the themes, but we can't wrap up this deep dive without discussing the animation.
Oh, we can't.
Spirited Away is visually stunning.
Every frame is like a work of art.
I know. Miyazaki's a true master of hand-drawn animation.
And Spirited Away. is arguably his crowning achievement.
In terms of visual storytelling,
The level of detail is just mind-blowing.
it really is.
From those intricate backgrounds to the expressive characters.
It's incredible how much life they breathe into these drawings.
I know, and I'm always captivated by the way he uses color.
Oh, yeah.
The spirit world is a riot of color, vibrant and otherworldly. But it never feels overwhelming.
It's also carefully balanced.
Beautifully composed.
And the movement.
Yeah, the move.
So fluid and lifelike.
Whether it's Chihiro running through the bathhouse or Haku soaring through the sky as a dragon.
It's pure magic.
It's a testament to the artistry.
And dedication.
The Studio Ghibli.
The animation studio behind Spirited Away.
Yeah.
They're known for their attention to detail.
And their commitment to creating worlds
that feel both magical and grounded in reality.
It's a rare combination.
And it's what makes their films so enduringly popular.
They appeal to both children and adults,
sparking our imagination.
Reminding us of the power of storytelling.
It's true. So as we wrap up our deep dive into Spirited Away, what's the one takeaway you hope our listeners will carry with them?
I hope they'll remember the importance of staying true to yourself. Even when faced with challenges and pressures to conform.
Yeah.
And to always look for the magic in the everyday.
Even if it's hidden beneath the surface.
Sometimes you just got to dig a little deeper.
Beautifully said. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into Spirited Away, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of film. Until next time, keep exploring those magical worlds.